everyone, it's Mina, and I am wanting to play this game so badly. Oh my gosh, Zero Time Dilemma. This is the third game of the Zero Escape trilogy, and I am so excited for this game. I thought for the longest time I was never going to be able to play this game. It means so much to me that this game came out, and I am completely blind to what is going on in this game. I wanted to start by saying, if you are interested in just jumping to me starting the game, I'm going to probably drop a link somewhere right here, or in the comment section, or in the, I will put a link somewhere to just jump past all of this, but I really need to gush about this game, because the thing that I deeply regret about the Zero Escape series was that I didn't record my feelings or my first playthrough of the game, because there's no getting back your first playthrough of the Zero Escape series. If you end up loving this game, like your first experience through the game just means so much, because you can't get it back. I highly recommend that if you haven't played the first two games, or not seen a Let's Play at the very least, that you please go do that before watching this. After I beat this game, I will likely go back and play the other games proper, in case you're just dead set on watching me play through the games. I feel as though it's really exciting to watch through the eyes of somebody who doesn't know anything about the game play through it. So I recognize that my playthrough of both of those games is going to be soured a bit by me already knowing what's going to happen. But I'm still going to do it anyways. I love this game so much. The series so much. I already have some theories about this game, and if you don't want to hear my theories, you just skip on ahead, but I want to make sure I record this so that way I know what my theories are before I start playing. I already know that Sigma and Phi have to be in this game because of what happened in the previous game. I have a theory of a couple other characters that I believe are going to be in this game, and none of it's grounded in anything that I have really indefinites. My theory is that I believe that Clover and Alice are going to possibly show up in the ending as with dealing with Schrodinger's cat. I have or an ending. I don't know, true end or whatever. Just because of it seems like an odd loose end to leave out from the second game, but I mean, they could totally just be like, I don't care about like their whole thing with Schrodinger's cat. But I remember distinctly the ending of that and thinking to myself, how are they going to tie that in? Because I don't think that they would include all these cast characters back in again. So I assumed in my head that like they're going to show up in like an ending cameo sort of thing. It's like, oh, they were in this place the entire time, oh my gosh, or something. I don't know. So I have no idea how that works out. I don't quite understand, but I that's my theory on them. I have a theory that Junpei is going to be in this game because first of all, he was in the first and the second one, and I just feel like he's that important of a character that he's going to come back in this one. Like the same with Akane. I feel like she's going to be in this one too. I don't know how much of a presence those two will have, but I feel like they have to be. A couple reasons why I think Junpei is going to be in it is because of how he acted after he met Kyle in the true end. It seems so odd, I guess, in that his behavior did like such a huge switch. But I mean, I guess the thing is I just felt something was really weird about the way he acted towards old Sigma and Clem, and his behavior and the way he talked. It sounded, I don't know, it just threw me, and I just figured there had to be something about that. Also, there was the whole, he seemed to know way too much about the incident that happened. Like, he seemed to know more insider information that he just seemed to be just like biting to not reveal. I don't know. I get this feeling. So I just, that was just like a shot in the dark. I assume that. The other shot in the dark of another character that I have this feeling is going to be in here is that I have a feeling that Luna is going to be in this game. And I don't mean Luna the Golem. I mean whoever Luna was modeled after. Because I have a feeling that Sigma modeled her after a woman. Specifically, the woman who called on that line to say that she caused the deaths and of like all those people, and basically was the one who let Radical 6 out. A couple of reasons. I know Laura Bailey's voice because I love Laura Bailey so much. So I recognize the same voice acting between Luna and the woman on the phone. And I just I don't know. I feel like the way she acted towards Sigma and the fact that Sigma made her special seemed to, like, in my mind, be like this was somebody he specifically modeled after someone. Perhaps like it, I don't know, maybe a regret or something. I don't know. So like I tried throwing as many hairball theories as I could. I sat and thought if there would be any other characters that I would think would make an appearance. I don't, like, Quark obviously can't be in this timeline. I tried thinking of characters from 999. I don't know. Like, I don't have any other character ideas. I recently saw, like, when I bought this game, I saw some character art, and the only person I recognized on there, was Phi. So I'm like these were all the theories I had before I saw the character art. Like, this was all stuff from Virtue's Last Reward that I thought of. So the Phi, you know, was the only character that I recognize now. So I'm a little curious to see what I'm going to see in this game at this point. I'm really excited. I will be chattering way too much about this game in the process. I'm going to be talking out my theories. I'm going to be like just throwing them out. And this is a game that when I do these uploads, I've already probably beaten this game because I don't want to be spoiled. There's no spoiling of me on this game, like, at all. I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to play this game. I might beat it all in like a ridiculous amount of time. I may be sitting here just zoinked out for hours, and I'm ashamed to say this, that I'm going to be doing that, because it's just, I need to play this game without being spoiled, and I already know that people are just chomping at the bit to say something to me, and it's awful. I'm not going to let it happen, though. You know, there's a couple games out there that I refuse to be spoiled on. This is one of them. Danganronpa 3. I refuse to let anybody spoil that game for me. Persona 5. Not going to be spoiled. Those games, I want to stream these games and my live reactions, but I don't want to be spoiled at all. And I know that, like, it's not at the fault of anybody who wants to, like, just, like, wants to share the experience with me, but I cannot be spoiled. I will be so crestfallen if I am. So, as much as I hate having to, like, basically sit here and play this game straight and, like, do a long recording and not have nice little segments where I can talk to people about what's going on with the game or whatever, I'm going to do my best to describe exactly how I'm feeling as I play this game. And I'm going to do my best to invite you into my world of my thoughts and everything with this game as much as possible. I'm going to continually tell myself, you need to keep talking and talking about your thoughts. And I hope that I do it, because I really want to also look back on this after I've played it and look back at how wrong I was, because I am sure I'm going to be wrong. And with that being said, you guys, I will start again by saying, hi everyone, I'm Mina. It is so good to be playing Zero Time Dilemma with you guys. I am so excited to get started. I'm just like, I gotta play this game. I just can't wait. So let's go ahead and let's get it started. New game. And I'm going to do my best to like hide my webcam whenever I think that there's going to be like, you know, good cutscenes that I want to show the entire screen. I'll do my best. Nevada doesn't.
Hey, open up!
Who would do this?
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake.
A mistake?
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Let me guess. That helmet can't come off, can it?
So creepy. I don't want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from?
Oh, they're locked up in cells.
Forget it. Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
Impossible. This is a confinement room.
The bar is only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
So he was the one who put these on us?
It wasn't me.
It talks!
I'm so... That dress looked like the hem of, That's a plague doctor outfit.
Can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you'll get that eventually.
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
With the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that!
Let's get started, shall we?
Red and blue coin. Okay. They're both the same aside from being red and blue.
Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
Your freedom. I promise that I will release all of you.
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You'll have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What?
Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. We're just going to do what he says?
Akane.
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group. I will
Carlos.
take your decision as everyone's final answer.
Carlos.
What are you talking
Akane.
about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Carlos?
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him!
Akane. Okay, so that woman's Akane?
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
So, okay, I noticed that there was like a purpley haired girl and they called her Akane? Kane, Phi. I'm guessing the guy who had the crossed arms, he looked the most like Sigma. There was a guy who was sitting on the ground and he was really flippant. I don't know his name. This guy is Carlos. Don't recognize him at all. No idea on the kid on the floor. So I have that's all I can figure. I guess I'm wrong about Junpei. Because I didn't see him. Oh god, hold on, I gotta think. What did Junpei look like? Why am I blanking on Junpei's appearance? Come back to me. Okay, I remember Junpei. Okay. I remember because he had that lumberjacky look to him. But, like, he had the flannel with the vest on. And now I remember his face. He had brown hair. I didn't see, like, all of those characters didn't seem to have brownish hair. Then again, I don't remember Kane having, like, that purpley hair. I don't know. And it's regardless of what color I pick, I could psychoanalyze, like, the crap out of this situation. Red's aggressive. Blue is a more, like, team-based sort of thing. I'll go with blue. I'm sure both sides are wrong. I'm sure this is a pointless choice.
It's blue.
So, who was it who said it was red again?
Well done, Carlos.
Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize that you must all sleep.
Sleep.
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, she does look more like a Kane the more I look at her.
I know. You're...
He knew who that person was? Okay. I have no idea what's going on at the moment. They all seem to know each other. Is this like, did we just go to like the ending of the game and now we're going to the start of the game? Decom. 12:31. 28.
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. I just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but...
Someone?
Kind of bet.
Did we all forget what happened?
The character models are interesting. I'm sure it'll grow on me.
Could I ask all of you something?
That voice is familiar.
Who is this kid?
It's a good question. Who is that kid? God, I'm so wrong about so much already. We have credits at the start of the game. The only people I've got now. I guess I was right about Akane. I didn't expect her to actually be a participant. I thought she would be more involved. Like, I didn't think she had anything to do with, like, you know, the capture of people put into the game, but I assumed that maybe she I don't know, maybe working from the outside or something. I didn't expect her to be an active participant. That was definitely Sigma. That was definitely Phi. And the more I looked at the girl named Akane, or the lady named Akane, it seemed more right. I guess it's just the art style. It has to grow onto me. There was I don't even remember the name of the guy who was talking. Oh, Carlos. He didn't look recognizable at all, but he had blonde hair and was it green eyes? I don't remember anybody from the cast that had that look in the previous game. There was the brown-haired girl with blue eyes who said he was a clairvoyant. Didn't recognize her. Don't know who that kid could be. The voice actress who did the really voluptuous-looking woman, I was so familiar. This is long credits. Can I click past this? Nah. Okay. There was also the really odd guy. He seemed really odd. The blonde-haired guy. Who was with the voluptuous woman. She was saying it was red, and he originally said it was blue, and then she said it's red, and he was like, right, red, and he just went along with it. I didn't recognize him. Yeah, no ideas. And I couldn't even gather an occupation out of anybody that I looked at. I was just like, yeah, I don't know. You guys are all weird. Although, the fact that the guy was a plague doctor is interesting, considering that this is where Radical 6 is going to come from. So, achievement unlocked. Beginning of the end. End one. Are you kidding me? That really was a bad end? Oh my god, I have no faith in what I'm about to go through, guys. Now it is time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story. Wait. Number cleared quest. I don't know. Oh. Payoff. What? Was that... Is this really the bad end? I'm confused. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing, so this is probably, like, you're all probably... Stop being stupid. Select the team to advance the story. Okay. CQD. We'll start with this girl. Each image you see here is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds. Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story. When you find you are unsure of how to control something in the game, click the question mark in the top right to open the control guide. You can also press back on the controller or F1 on the keyboard. Oh, I did get it wrong. I have to go do, okay, I have to pick red.
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail.
Okay. I did. I picked wrong from the start. It's red. Oh my gosh. Zero confidence in my ability to make it. I'm gonna get the wrong answer all the time.
It's red.
It's gonna be blue.
See? Told you it was blue.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second! Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is.
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
The game
Until
continues.
6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6.
At least 6.
It's possible there may be more than that.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin, I'm going to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Forget? But why?
There's no point in telling you now. You won't remember anything at all. Pleasant dreams.
I saw the little kid with the crossbow. Could be wrong. Chainsaw out of a Akane? Is that a dog? That looks like a neck brace, but there's flashing, there's blood. I thought I saw the incinerator again. My mind was trying to capture everything, but I don't know. I probably missed stuff.
Carlos! Carlos!
Akane.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Did he
Then what
attack
the
the
fuck
kid?
is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
Wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana.
Diana.
It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet.
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
Junpei!
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. "Because there was a snail." Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment, only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei, you 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D-Team. You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again. Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group with 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed. Let us begin. This is the Decision Game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
I have so much to say. Okay. Achievement unlocked. A grain of sand. All right. Before we start, first of all, in my head, I'm already thinking. I already know what the true timeline held. Well, I guess I can make it a guess. 1, we know that Sigma made it through. 2, we know Junpei made it through. 3, we know Akane made it through. So we know in the true timeline, well, not the true timeline, but the timeline that Virtue's Last Reward, that everybody else had to have died. And I say everybody else, not including Phi, because I'm guessing Phi was Schrodinger's cat her way through to the true timeline. Because Junpei had to have lived, unless somehow they got out with more than just 6 people being dead, with like more, and then somehow Phi was included. But I'm guessing everybody else had to have died, unless the Junpei and Akane here are not the true Junpei and Akane. But that has to be it, right? Looking at this girl on the D team, Diana, that's Team D, Diana, she looks like Luna. Like, I can already see her hair curled up to look like Luna. I didn't think it through clearly enough. I don't recognize Carlos at all. I'm shocked that was Junpei. When I looked over the cast, none of them seemed to have like Junpei's brownish hair, and that guy looked like he had black hair. So I immediately, like, if he had brown hair, I could have said that was Junpei. But then once that was Akane, I couldn't believe that they had they had met. But then again, if he had been mind wiped, maybe he didn't remember it. I don't know. I don't know what to think at the moment. This is so interesting. I'm gonna go with the D team first. I really kind of want to do Carlos's team because it has Junpei and Akane, and I really want to know about them. But at the same time, I really love Luna, and this has Sigma and Phi, and I'd really like to know about them. I'm not saying that I'm not curious about Q team, because they are the complete group of I don't know who they are, which is, has its own interesting merits. But I think I gotta go with Diana first. So let's see what's going on Diana's team with Sigma and Phi. And maybe I don't remember the whole story with Phi from Virtue's Last Reward. I'm sorry.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Beats me. Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning.
Huh?
It's an anagram.
Z. Oh, I
You
was about to
reorganize
say.
the letters into another sentence.
Phi
Why
is
do you
genius
think it's
at
an
this.
anagram?
I've seen something like this before.
That's true.
In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
I can't figure out an anagram of that long.
What are you looking at?
A box.
There was
What
a
kind of
Z
box?
like written.
Well, I'm
like,
looking
on
into it
oozes.
because I don't know. Force quit box.
That's interesting.
I see a keyboard on it too.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
What does it stop?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
It's not.
Then
gonna
we
be
should
it.
try it. I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
We need a hint.
Maybe it says something on the underside.
Nope. Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it. I doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
What do you say? My body's still got it.
I'll just give it a try. You weren't lying.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
This is old Sigma. Stored in file.
And we can go wherever we want, so long as it's within this ward?
Yes, that's what Zero said.
Okay. Prep room. Prep room. Decontamination room. Healing room. Transporter room. Manufacturing. Trash disposal room. I don't know. My theory about how the the end to get
All right.
to
We've checked all the rooms from top to bottom.
Rich's Last Reward doesn't seem to hold up the more I think about it.
Obviously.
There's so much about
we
it
are
that
in a
doesn't make
bomb
sense.
shelter, after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
So Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out. Mira! Eric! Can you hear me?
Carlos! Akane! Tenmyoji!
There's no point. We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
I think we need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right?
Yeah, that X-Pass thing.
For
That's
every one person who
100%
dies,
Shunpei,
one
because they
password
said
will be
his last
revealed.
name Tenmyoji as well, so that
Is
has
that
to be
true, though?
him. And since it has to
Sigma,
be him, then
why don't
he's
you try
clearly
dying once?
aware of Akane.
I politely but firmly refrained.
What about you, Diana?
Hey! No.
Figured.
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I haven't the foggiest. But they called themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are 2 possibilities. They've already bit the bullet, or
Zero is among us. Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the decom experiment staff?
sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed at DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
with the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will re-establish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the decom staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
Nice Sigma talks.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at decom. That his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future. I must have spent the past 5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Kane, Phi, and I infiltrated decom to stop all that from happening.
Phi? Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? You know the future. Then you could have prevented this.
We had no idea what events went down inside the decom facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
That's true. Maybe they weren't here in the first place. No. They were just asked to come here to stop this before.
I should
Very
have never
likely.
listened to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the decom experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
Okay. I had to think about it a bit. But the bad end had to have already happened
Gab!
once before.
Why is Gab here?
I think he came through the vent.
See
He
anything?
met Diana.
No,
and that's why he
it's too
wanted Mina.
dark.
You're up, Phi.
You want
that
me to go in there?
Timeline had to be
It's
wrong.
clearly
And
impossible.
they had to have already
You
been there
sure?
to see it.
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Whatever.
Pants are on fire.
It's true.
Seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team. And someone else wrote...
Q-Team, got it.
I get it. By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q-Team agreed.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die!
I wonder about that.
What?
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
It's a trick.
Damn, we don't have much time. We need to head over to the voting device.
It's a trick. It's a trick.
What exactly did you mean earlier, Phi?
I'm saying it could be a lie.
Yeah, Phi's right.
You mean that Q-Team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. That's what they intended. They didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D-Team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C-Team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll vote for D-Team, but actually vote for Q-Team.
Why would they do that?
to make us choose Q-Team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
The deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
What should I do?
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q-Team's voting for C-Team. So we have no choice but to choose Q-Team. Otherwise,
You might be
A
killing
single
off
vote can
C-Team.
cause the death of all of C-Team.
They're right, because yeah, that's exactly it. Thank you for watching Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma with me on this wonderful adventure that we're going on. I wanted to talk about a couple of things at the end of this video. I really, really appreciate the fact that you decided to stick around to watch the entirety of it. There is quite a bit of extra stuff that I could have cut out from the videos I'm going to be posting, but I really want to preserve a lot of my, I don't know what to word it, like my wrongness, my theories, my adventure through the series. That being said, I am really happy that you have decided to watch along too, and I would like to ask very, 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 very sincerely, please do not put any spoilers in the comment section. Don't do it because not just because I don't want to be spoiled, but I also don't want anybody who's enjoying this Let's Play to be spoiled. That being said, I will try to monitor it after I've beaten the game. But if you are watching this, and I know this is so awful, but if you're scared of being spoiled, please just avoid the comment section of these videos. I am going to do my best to try and take care of it, but I really love the Zero Escape series. I feel that they are so much better when you don't know what's going on, because you get to really think things through. If you think that you might know the answer to something before everyone else, I'm not saying that it's a spoiler, because, I mean, well, I'm not saying that you're spoiling people because you don't actually know, but try to maybe, like, you know, hide your comment with a message saying, I think I might be right about something, and just so that way, in case somebody is just, you know, wanting to talk about the funny things that happened in my video, they don't accidentally scroll and read one of your comments and get something spoiled for them. And I'm just asking this as a kindness. I think if you truly love the series as much as I do, you will understand that you don't want people to be spoiled until they actually see what happens, and then they're just like in the comments section, oh my god, I never saw that coming, you know, that sort of thing. It's kind of fun to be a part of that. And if you're just like struggling to not, you know, be able to keep spoilers, I am posting these videos as quick as possible. I'm editing them as fast as possible. I'm going to try to get to, you know, the end and have the final video posted up. I'm sure I will have this done so much faster than any other video series I've done, and if you have spoilers or just want to chat about it, I really highly recommend I'll have the final video up and everybody can just pour everything, their hearts out into it. I really appreciate your patience, and I do read every comment that is put on my videos. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to hear the ending of this video. I don't expect we'll have any problems. Thank you guys. Bye.